You're here. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, you're clapping. You're clapping. You're clapping. Baba loves
Welcome to the Prepared for Nothing
you.
podcast.
Oh, Baba loves you. Baba
Yes, that is the greatest open we've ever had in our lives.
Cold
Welcome
open.
everybody.
Junaid playing with his child.
Cold as fuck. Junaid's chilling. Junaid's playing.
Angie.
I got some jackass across from me here in the room.
Yeah.
Connor flicking a lighter.
Probably a
Flicking
reason I
bag.
don't own one.
You want
Junaid, how you doing today, bud? You alive? Can you hear me?
to
Again, dude?
And
Right off the bat.
say something?
There you go. Talk. Let's see if we can hear you. For real.
Dude, I'm doing good. Hanging out with my son. He's so cute. Okay, I'll stop. Bye, Baba will be back. Hello?
hey,
Hello?
we
Hello?
read you, Cap.
Hello?
How's this
Hello?
sound?
Hello?
Sounds good, but we'll see how long it lasts.
It's not very good today, dude. It's pretty ass. But that's okay.
Oh, God.
Dog, we got a surprise caller later.
Oh.
We just got a hold of them, and now we're
Surprise
gonna call in
caller.
20 minutes.
Yeah, dude. It's one of my homies that
Okay.
asked if they could be on the podcast. And I am a dumbass. And I forgot to text them back. So I just noticed it now and called them. And they got 20 minutes to prepare. And then they're going to be fucking going.
Okay, how old is this person?
They're my age.
20.
Okay, so they're 17. What do they... What gender do they identify
They're a
with?
chick.
Female.
No, you say...
She, her.
she, her.
Fuck, dude.
Yes.
Fuck me.
What are her
Bro, dude,
pronouns?
beep
She,
boop.
her. Identifies as... Beep boop.
What?
She's a beep
Why are
boop.
we talking so many questions?
I mean, beep. Beep doesn't like being called she.
Yeah, you actually have to censor my gender because it's a slur.
What is it, like? The N-word? It definitely isn't sand, Blake.
it's the word for the letter that comes after E.
M? What comes after E? No, F. F comes after E.
You're
Bro.
so fucking stupid. I love you.
Bro.
What are we even doing here?
I don't know. We hot started just because we heard.
We started so good.
We're still going good. We're still going strong. Just don't acknowledge the flop, and we're still going strong.
Wait, you guys started
Yeah,
recording?
Yes, dude. This whole last few minutes has been on.
Yeah, we started recording when you were
Whatever.
When you were,
goggling over your child.
when you were Goo Goo Gaga, we decided to cold start.
ASMR, pretend that Junaid
I'm
is
okay with
coddling
it.
you, the listener.
Promise you, I listened very closely to make sure nothing was bad and everything is good. We'll double check it, but love you, dog. We in. We like 3 minutes in now. Gotta be.
Yeah, just about.
5 minutes, dog. Welcome to the podcast, Junaid.
Well, I'm gonna tell you though about my fucking neighbor.
Hey, please tell me.
So, I don't know if I told you in the past, but they're like kind of the people that I don't think they understand that they're adults that live in a house now. They treat it like they're in a fucking hotel, so they like leave their trash and stuff right outside their door.
Okay.
But the dumbest thing they've done lately is they've taken the screen off the window closest to their front door because they keep like consistently locking themselves out of the house. So they took the screen off the window so they could open the window and climb in to basically break back into their house. And I've witnessed them have to do it like 5 times. That's how often they just lock themselves out of their house.
Oh my god, because they... Okay.
Yeah, and it's like a part of me is almost just like, should I just go ask them if they have like a spare key?
You can hold on.
Because I'm always there. I'm just, half the time it's like, oh, they're doing it again.
I would love to just, if you give me a key, I will let you in.
It's
But
like,
then that's
I'll
also
let you
so
in.
creepy. I would love to have a key to your house if
it's
you
like-
want one.
That's the thing. It's like, it's not even at this point the concept of like, I'm going to rob you when you leave kind of deal or anything like that. It's just like, I'm almost tired of watching your pathetic charade of climbing in your own window every day.
It's like, you want to be helpful.
Right.
I've had to do that here.
I mean, that's the thing. If I really wanted to break...
How stupid
I don't
are
know.
they?
I mean, when you talk to them, you get like high SoCal vibes from them. Accent
Valley
and everything.
girls?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's
But, I mean, it's like... If
dude?
I really wanted to break into their house, I know their window's always open.
Yeah, like I lock myself out.
I was trying to get up in my house and
Oh, you don't want to give me a key? That's fine. I'll just break in through your window the way you do.
the way I watch you do it.
The way I watch you do it every night.
Jesus. Fucking, we're bombarding guests.
Hey,
Yeah.
Connor, how easy is it to get a PlayStation 5
Get
now?
a PlayStation 5 now?
Is it hard to get a PlayStation 5?
I don't think so.
Is it hard to get
I know
one?
that all the scrappers are losing money now because the availability of everything just went up again due to restrictions dropping. So it's probably easy again.
You know what? You know what PlayStation should do? They should drop the price by $100, and then watch all the scalpers be like, "No,"
All the scalpers just lose.
because then they
even
won't
more
even get their money
Yeah.
back. People will just wait for like a cheap. Yeah.
God. Because that's the other thing too. A lot of scalpers already lost their money because they scalped from scalpers. So it's like someone selling it for $500. They bought it off them and
that's
are like,
stupid.
"I'm going to sell it for $700."
They're fucked.
But yeah, I saw the
I
big
hope
one
they get
was
fucked harder.
graphics
In
cards.
the ass.
Where the initial price of the graphics card versus scalper price was about like a 250% difference, and now it's like receding back to the mean, and all these scalpers that still were hanging on to it, just like, it's like watching Bitcoin drop when you just bought.
Right when it was at the like 60,000 spike, and
Yeah.
everyone bought, and it dropped right down after that. To
See, the
40.
thing is with the market with that. See, with the market with that graphics card stuff, especially, they should just sell it to people in countries with a bunch of import tax on the black market. Like a PlayStation in Pakistan is $1,000.
Jesus Christ. He needs that PlayStation to decipher his code.
Yeah.
Sinead, your audio is so shit today. I love you, bro, but damn.
See,
Okay. I'm gonna try to fix
Okay.
it. I'm gonna leave and come back.
We'll be here. I remember too. I helped someone very near and dear to us in management get one of those graphics cards before they got scalped. help them get 2.
Do you know one of these? Do I know this person?
Yeah, you might. Both of us no longer work there because of them.
Tell me later.
Okay. You really don't know.
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, the manager. Our boss, our shared boss.
That one.
Yeah.
The evil one?
Yeah. That's why it's like when you told me those stuff with their personal relationships that threw me off so much, because it's like they were getting these high-end graphics cards so they could build PCs together to play video games together. The relationship can't be that fucked to justify buying 2 $600 graphics cards.
You know. You know who you are if you're ever listening one day to this. I only got one thing to say to you.
Yeah.
But it's nothing worse than fucking trying to run a podcast and you got this co-host that you can't even fucking ever have on the show. It's like we just spend so much time.
For the listeners at home, I'm not even supposed to be the co-host.
I know. You're the producer.
I'm the producer.
That has to fill the dead air because I can't get my fucking...
I don't know, you want to cut in 20 minutes early?
God damn it. You know what? Fuck it. Should we make her call now?
Sure.
Just to fill some fucking content.
Live. The victim constantly getting hit on by customers at work.
What's up? Just so everyone knows here, I done goofed a fucking while ago. I was chatting with one of my greatest friends, and they talked about maybe trying to come chat with us on the podcast, and my dumbass only read a half of the text. Anyone knows me? That's right up my alley. So here we are.
Yeah.
We're making it up. I fucking just... I called her, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, not even. Said you're on tonight, so here we are.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show.
This is Lauren. Everyone say hi. I got a real important question for you. We're asking this to every single person that comes on the show.
All right.
How
Lay it
many
on me.
how many third graders could you take in a fight?
Third graders are about like 8 or 9 years old, right? Kind of along those lines.
7 to 8.
I have to say like 5 to 7. I'm not a very big person. I don't think I could get like 10 because I'm not.
Those
not
numbers are
big.
weak, Lauren. Those are
What?
so weak.
No.
Lauren, you're an
I'm thinking
athlete.
logically.
You are you are a gymnast, and you're thinking like 5 to 7. Are you kidding me?
Well, I feel like I would get overwhelmed. I'm not super tall. I'm only 5'4". I don't have a lot of room for like swinging the arms or anything, you know?
I am disappointed right now.
Oh.
To be completely honest with you.
Disappointed.
Fuck, I'm taking 30 down. I'm being honest with you. 30. Easy. Easy.
Well, are they like all coming at me at once?
This
Or,
is
like,
a
like,
random
a line of them? Like,
so
what's
this
going
is
on here?
this is the situation we set up, okay? You're on a
Alright.
battlefield.
Okay.
And it is like in Braveheart or some movie, and you're on one side of the battlefield, and then it's just X amount of third graders on the other side. And then there's like a whistle blown or something, and they charge at you, and you just gotta fucking see how many you can take down.
All right, I'll change my answer to 10. Because
10.
then I'll have some running start going on. Maybe 10 to 15. A running start going at it.
That's
All
what
right.
I mean.
That changes the odds a little bit.
That's what I mean. And you can, like, run away from them and just let them come to you, like, one at a time as you run
Kind of
away.
like Call of Duty zombies. Get them in, like, a circle before you, like, start turning them around. And,
Yeah,
like,
man,
get
train
them.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay,
you can make
alright.
some moves. This isn't just like you're in, like, a WWE ring. We're
Okay.
in, you know, Pennsylvania in 1862.
Gotcha. All right, I'll take the answer of 15 to 20, and I can
Oh.
get the zombie strategy going on.
Good call. Good
Thank
call.
you.
Janaid, are you fucking back yet?
Yeah, I'm back. Hey, she can't
No,
hear
she
me,
can't.
right?
No,
That's me.
Lauren, you're all
Oh.
good. Janaid, our third friend on this podcast, unfortunately, I have no way to put his audio to you. So he can hear you, but you can't hear him, so I will be translating.
Hi, Lauren.
He said hi, by the way.
Hello.
Hello. Janaid, we love this.
Where do you live?
Shut up, you fucking creep, Janaid. God
Where do you
damn.
live? How many people in your house?
We
Could they take
we
three of
love
us?
Janaid. Okay. He's
What time do you go to work?
God damn it. I'm so happy she can't hear you right now, Janaid.
If I didn't know her, I'd do the same questions. You know that. You guys are going to bring on like a friend that's just between you and Janaid, and I'm going to do the same questions Janaid's doing now.
I'm so sorry, Lauren.
You're fine.
We tried to bring you on for a successful podcast here. And all of a sudden,
All right.
Ask
all
her
of a
where she
sudden, my
lives.
co-host can't get his fucking shit together and get on the thing. And as soon as he does, he just starts being weird as fuck. So
Connor, get your shit together. Come on.
it's
I'm
not
not the
Connor.
co-host.
It's not Connor.
Oh, I thought it was Connor.
I'm not the co-host.
We have three of us here. Connor
Oh,
is here.
gotcha. Well, apologies, Connor. Apologies.
Yeah. It's Janaid. You don't know him. You can say fuck you, Janaid.
What the fuck,
I don't know who
Connor?
that is, so.
Take no responsibility.
I got no further.
It's Janaid, I'm white. I'm using something right here. It's
I'm
called my
sorry, this is
privilege.
such a crash.
It's
Maybe this-
emanating from me. It's protecting. It's a force field.
Yes, it is.
Hey, you didn't
Oh my God.
you didn't ask her my
Okay.
question.
Oh yeah.
What is your question, Janaid?
Tell her what I said, so I'm not like a total creep.
What was your question again?
Oh,
Repeat
oh.
one more time. Sorry, Lauren.
Okay.
I was asking, where does she live, and what time does she leave the house?
So where do you live, and what time do you leave your house?
Do not answer anything that has just been repeated. Do not answer that. I am blushing red, embarrassed right now that this is happening. Okay, Lauren, here's a real
Lauren, I'm
here's a
just
real
joking.
question for you.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Who's your favorite comedian?
That's a hard one. I've seen a couple in person, but in all, I'm gonna go with Donald Glover before he was Childish Gambino. I watched a lot of his stuff before when he was a comedian, so that was kind of cool. So I would say he's my favorite comedian.
Favorite current one, right? That's cool.
Current one, I don't know if he's still doing it. I would say Kevin Hart, but I don't think he's still like doing stand up right now.
He's doing like movie related stuff.
He still does comedy
I feel
movies.
like he's
Those
still
count.
doing
Yo.
some things here and there. Dave
Dude,
Chappelle,
is
well,
Lauren
No.
black?
goodie. So I'll put my.
Oh,
I'll put my
okay,
sign up,
okay.
but
Okay,
answer
just asking.
with Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle's the goat.
Yep, I will
Da-
lock in my final answer.
There is no argument. I will fucking fight anyone in the face who tries to argue anything different than me.
You mean like third
I don't
graders?
think anybody would want to fight you.
He's by far the GOAT. All time.
Agreed.
I mean, like Connor, if she said Jeff Foxworthy, I'd be like, oh, okay, Lauren's white.
What do you think about Jeff Foxworthy?
I don't know who that is.
Fuck.
A what?
He is like the whitest old man dad comedian that's ever existed. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Bad though. Good,
Bad.
good, bad.
You know when you're
Yeah,
a
he's the one who does the.
when you're
You know when you're a redneck when and then
He's
insert
drinking a
whatever
sarsaparilla in your front yard.
Yeah, he would do like 20
like-
minutes of just you're a redneck when.
He's just Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
you know you're a redneck when you don't know you got herpes from your sister or your cousin.
Jesus Christ. Lordy.
Hey, we do have another mic. If you ever wants to do it in person.
Hey, by the way, home slice.
What's up?
Home slice. Guess what?
What's up?
I just bought a third mic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we have 3 here.
Perfect.
You should come by one day.
Absolutely. I want to.
And I'm gonna mute Junaid.
Okay.
Cause he kind of derailed that whole thing, and I'm a little. It happens. It's unfortunately kind of a meme here. Like,
Trial and error.
it's like I try really hard all week. You know what I mean? I come up with ideas. I come up with topics, and then we get recording. And then my jackass friend of mine
Justin's all humble bragging to a chick.
Nope. My jackass friend of mine comes on here and says some dumbass shit, some fucking crazy wild shit, and we end up just yelling at him.
Connor, don't you feel like Justin's tone changed?
Absolutely.
That's not unfortunate.
He's trying to talk shit right now, so I'm gonna have to fucking once again. We end every podcast with me fucking yelling at him for being a jackass. This one will be 20 minutes in today, not even hit the full hour.
Now we're doing the full hour. This is pay-per-view, baby. We go the distance.
All right, Lauren. This was a shit show. I love you. We will call you one other time, and we will make this happen way better when we.
Bro, let's do Tuesday.
Absolutely. Hey, I appreciate you calling anyway, though. I very much appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you for thinking about me on the show.
I will talk to you later.
Get her in person
talk to you later.
Tuesday. She
Right.
can take this chair. I'll do like a Hannibal Buress bit where I stand in the corner.
That was so bad, you guys. Oh my
Justin,
god.
thank you for thinking about me, Justin.
Oh my god.
I think that went beautifully.
That was. You know what? We are the Prepared for Nothing podcast, so nothing better than an impromptu call-in that just fucking tanks.
I'm just gonna like title the episode "Justin Tries to Talk to a Girl."
No, dude.
Justin, I thought it was funny, man.
Fuck, bro. That's my homie. Don't do it like that. I'm honestly shocked at some Junaid shit right there.
I know that Janaid respects women.
Do you know what's a common trait of Junaid? He doesn't know when he makes over the line creepy, kind of molesty jokes.
That's exactly what I was trying
You
to do.
shouldn't do that with people who don't know you, dude. That's really bad.
Dude, I don't
That's
care.
really bad.
But it's entertaining.
The goal wasn't to make her.
I am an
uncomfortable. The goal was to
entertainer.
make you uncomfortable, and I think that.
Fuck,
did a lot
I'm
better.
so uncomfortable.
I
I'm
know.
so
I think I
uncomfortable
made him
right now.
uncomfortable.
I hate this. Like, I'm about to like fucking back this whole. I'm a princess right now.
The princess. It's Justin on
All right.
cloud 9.
All right, you guys, it's your turn. Have fun. Run the
Sorry.
podcast.
All right, perfect. For the next 30 minutes, me and Janaid are going to talk about anti Semitism and the use of utensils in your kitchen. So,
Oh, and critical
so
race
critical
theory.
race theory and application to kitchen utensils. So I'll let you decide at what angle we start at, and I will piggyback on.
Let's talk about kitchen
Okay,
utensils.
okay. Bring up the first kitchen utensil.
Well, what is your first investment for a kitchen utensil? What is your thing that like, okay, I need this in the
Spatula,
kitchen?
100%. That is the
I would have said a good pair of knives with the blade that's like a full blade that goes into the handle.
okay. That's a good point.
Not like that flimsy shit. I hate that flimsy
Right, but
shit.
it's like I could have the best knives in the world. How am I gonna? I can't cook with knives. That's why you need the spatula.
Dude, you just gotta get your flip down.
Get my flip down.
You gotta get
Okay,
your
that's
pan
fair.
flip
But what if
down.
it's like a sticky thing? Because like chicken doesn't necessarily flip like a pancake, especially when you dice it. If I get like one of those metal spatulas, I could eventually cut chicken. It's not gonna look pretty, but I could still do it.
Okay, yeah, for sure. But how are you gonna cut the chicken?
Uh, I just have to like go non-cut chicken for a while. Like this is the investment. I get this
Okay,
first. Down the line, I get the knives. But like spatula, if I could only have one utensil in my kitchen, it would be a spatula.
okay.
That's a
So
versatile
basically,
thing.
pan,
Hand torn chicken.
pan with a cover on it, spatula, and knives are important.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Basically, the first
Top
top three.
three.
Yeah, top three.
Cause like cutting
Yeah,
boards,
definitely.
not
Then I think baking pans.
baking pans can go either
Yeah.
way. Honestly, if you get like a good enough pan, you can use it to bake with. Think like cast iron and shit. You can bake with that.
Oh, cast iron is
Definitely,
versatile
that's a
as
good
fuck.
point.
Yeah. Cast iron's super versatile. It's the only downside is the pain to clean.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
I throw some water in that bitch
So
and throw
there's
it on high heat
so
to
like
get it boiling.
I got a
Yeah.
cast iron skillet. I got a cast iron skillet here, but metal is so expensive here that it's fake cast iron. It's just a coating. I'm like, oh, I gotta clean this. Let me just turn up the heat and clean it with
Oh,
some
it's like
oil,
cast iron lined.
and then yeah, and then it just split in
Yep.
half. I'm like, oh, inside's aluminum. The aluminum expanded before the cast iron did.
So I didn't actually know cast iron could break until I worked in the receiving department at Bed Bath, and we got shattered cast iron pans.
Shit's brittle as fuck.
Yeah, it threw me for a loop because like the first one we opened that was broken, it was just like the handle snapped off, and it's like okay, that makes sense. But this next one was like the entire pan shattered like eggshell. I'd never seen that before, nor could I like fathom that being possible.
Yeah, because they get dropped or like thrown on a crazy angle, and if the weld, I'm not the weld, like if the mold isn't that solid, and the temp and all that shit.
Yeah. All right, Janaid, here's your impromptu question. You pick the knives. Explain how the knives apply to either critical race theory or anti-Semitism in the Middle East.
Okay. I'm gonna go with anti-Semitism in the Middle
Okay.
East. Okay. Now, my first question to your question is, how do you define Semites?
um, let's go with the layman's U.S. definition of just anti-Judaism.
Okay, anti-Judaism, because technically, Semites were Muslims, Jews, and Christians from a specific Middle Eastern region that is modern-day Israel.
Correct. You know, based off that, killing Palestinians is basically
Yeah.
anti-Semitism.
It is, but like it doesn't fit a narrative. And like when you bring the term anti-Semitism, it's like, oh shit, because of Nazis.
Right.
Yeah, and
You playing
I would
damage
have
control?
to say that even like a troubled Palestinian child with a knife is an anti-Semitic person,
Okay.
even though they've been there for thousands of years.
All right. All right. Justin's turn. The cast iron pan being versatile. Janae took anti-Semitism. Now you get critical race theory.
How can a cast iron pan be related to critical race theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically slaves, African American slaves. Go for it, Justin. You probably have a lot of history with that.
What the fuck does that mean? Jackass? No, I gotta call you out. The fuck? You on some shit today, Janae. God damn it.
Dude, I'm just on a roll of making you uncomfortable.
No, you're on a roll to say it's a fucking wild boy shit, dude.
You know, the nice thing is, like, the world's wild enough is that this seems tame. We're fine. We're coasting.
Janae, do you have the internet, right?
Yeah?
Look up Elizabeth Tilley, my ancestor, and let Wikipedia tell you my history with slaves. Fuck, I should actually do this before I say it.
You gotta look it up and shoot yourself in the
It's
foot.
like I've heard stories, but I've never actually looked it up myself. God damn it.
You about to find out.
Okay, first thing that opens up is a Wikipedia
Janae, do not get it.
snippet.
Janae, you're... Hey, shut the fuck... You're fucking... Your shit's gonna start cutting out. You start going...
Before you find out this is actually related to that white supremacist with
She
the
was
same
the
name
daughter
as
of
you.
Mayflower passenger John Tilley, a.k.a. my dad. Just kidding. I should probably bleep that. That was a bad one.
Well, it's okay. Evidently, John Tilley is also a current person.
But it... Yeah. Okay, so who's her husband? Pretty sure she married a slave.
Who the hell is this a photo of? Who is this?
Dude, you gotta love having like 20, 30 seconds of dead air while we read through Wikipedia.
Yeah, while we read a Wikipedia page.
Oh,
This is awesome.
Oh, here we go. Democratic Party,
Okay,
John
Elizabeth
Tilley, Kentucky
Tilley.
House of Representatives, District 8.
Family and children.
Christian Methodist.
Never mind. I thought there was some slave story related to her that I won't repeat because it's not even true, so. Well, that was a waste of fucking 5 minutes right now.
Yeah. Tilley
But legit, my family was on the Mayflower, so.
That's cool. Till you find out this person's more directly related to that white supremacist that killed themselves in prison. That happens to share a very similar name to you.
Dude, we're not. No, we're not going. We're not talking about that right now. We're not going there. Do you know who also is part of this family? Have you ever heard the story of how, like, 80% of the presidents are all, like, rooted back to this one family?
Yeah.
Like the Clintons and the Bushes and the...
Yeah.
All of them.
The Kennedys.
Yes. It's the Tilley family.
Yeah.
It's her.
Huh. But
That's the
and then
branch of
but
it.
it like goes all the way back to like kings and shit, doesn't it? Like they're all great descendants of kings.
Yeah, baby! Kingdom rules.
There's like some guy that
oh my God, Justin, are you white
What,
royalty? Are you white royalty, Justin?
I mean, Maybe. I don't really know.
It's so
I don't
weird that
think so.
it delays for you.
Oh,
What's that?
His audio delays for you. I can hear him through your earpiece, like, delayed. Because he already said that, and then it, like, paused a second, and then you heard it, and then responded.
Sinead, say something. We gotta fix some shit.
Justin is the king.
Did you just...
First person to say their name wins.
Connor.
Justin. I was late. I actually said late. Try
Oh.
again. Try again.
First person to say the N word wins.
Nice. Oh, you almost got us.
I'm just thinking, too, like, in high school, something in the back of my head would have taken over, like, my reptile brain. I would have just shouted it and then realized what I did.
What was that?
It's probably high school me would have shouted it and then hesitated, like, halfway through. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know Justin wouldn't have hesitated in high school.
You guys played the penis game in high school, right?
What's that?
You played the penis game in high school?
Oh, God. That was a great one.
Yeah.
Did you ever play? We used to play this game called Nutball. Did you ever play that?
It sounds familiar.
It was essentially, we took a lacrosse ball because they're super bouncy but super heavy.
Yeah.
And you would sit across a hallway from each other and have your legs spread.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
You couldn't, like, throw it directly at their nuts. It had to bounce once.
Yeah, it was
But it couldn't bounce twice.
like a mixture of bowling and table tennis.
Yeah, and it was the weird, like, trying to bounce a fucking heavy ball into your homie's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Really strange game when you think about it. Did you ever win at that game, Sinead?
I was hazed with that game. I didn't get a chance to throw the ball back.
No, I forgot. Dude, they used to fucking... Some of the seniors on the lacrosse team would do that to the freshmen, but it was like one way. So it used to be like you would throw it and then a throw back. And a throw.
All the seniors sitting down to decide who they'll haze. Let's get the Indian kid.
Get the brown kid up there.
I'm actually Pakistani. Get
I
him in
was
the
like
nuts.
one of two Muslims that played lacrosse in Utah, and the other one was Mahdi.
Did you like see one on another team and have like a moment of like singularity?
What?
No, it was more like, hey man, this is my white people.
Territorial aggression. They haven't seen that many brown people, so I really need you to, not perform so well, so they have a lower standard of me. Well, that's probably why critical race theory is such a big problem, is because, like, a lot of people don't have exposure to brown people.
Yeah. Especially in Utah.
Yeah.
One of the people I was working with was telling me that he grew up in South Carolina. And he was telling me how.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no, sorry, I was interrupting. I just got back after a delay.
Yeah, he was saying that, where he's from down south, people aren't racist as they are portrayed. He said he's seen much more racist people up here in Utah than he ever did down in the south. Part of me wonders if that's contributed to the fact that just white people in Utah just aren't exposed frequently and at a high number to people of other races. So it's easy for them to get in those echo chambers in a way, you know.
Yeah, if there's one advice I could give any Caucasian person, it's don't ask anybody where they're from, because when you ask that question as a Caucasian, it puts them into a defensive mode because they're nervous.
Well, Janae, I have one question for you.
What's up?
Where are you from?
I'm from Utah, man.
Oh,
Born and raised,
Sandy?
baby.
Me too, dog.
Actually, downtown Salt Lake City, the hard part, but
The sketchy
that was
part.
before we moved to Sandy.
In the ghetto, huh?
I love how there's just a certain point where it's like you drive from suburb to city to shit show all on one street,
Right.
all within like 3 blocks of a transition of each other.
This, oh fuck. Salt Lake's wild, dude.
Yeah, because like you hit State Street and it's like, city. Main Street, still city. Once the east becomes a W, it gets sketchier.
Yeah, dude.
And there was like certain part when I went to Midvale the other day, I had that like realization. It's like this is like Nevada ghetto, where it's welcomingly scary.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Especially on the west side of the freeway in Midvale.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dog, you best stay out of that place.
Yeah, because when I went to get my windows tinted, it's just looking around. It's like, oh yeah, this kind of looks like the shitty side of town in Vegas.
Jesus.
Dude, don't compare us to the shitty side of town in Vegas. Vegas is so much worse.
Yeah.
Janine, shut the fuck up.
No, he's right. They got all the homeless from Salt Lake there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Dude, we signed off an episode the other day because you were talking shit on Salt Lake. So I don't want you to go on some, like, I have some pride now bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Dude, I
You
got
gotta
pride
be
for
rich.
Shit Lake City.
I will give him credit. The worst street I ever been on was called D Street in Las Vegas. And it's literally a 4-lane road that's turned into a 1-lane with the number of homeless people in the middle of the street.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They just took over the
They just
street.
took over the street. It's supposedly 35 through there, but you can't go more than 10.
What the fuck is happening in this world, dude? I don't even know.
And, like, somewhere in that mix is King Rat, man.
King Rat, man.
Oh, yeah, just King Rat. Because they got, like, that weird organized shit, like what India has with the organized panhandlers. Like the unionized ones.
Unionized panhandlers?
Yeah, you ever seen that?
No.
It's like a profession. Like, there's a union for it.
Yeah, there's basically one mob boss. There's basically one mob boss that controls like a district. And then he basically kidnaps children and women and mentally handicapped people or physically disabled people and just drops them off at home rush and afternoon rush. And people probably have names. And
How long do we let him go till we tell him that he's
that's-
cutting out
I mean,
really bad?
That's similar, though, to
Oh,
what it is
sorry.
in Vegas. But Vegas, they don't have to kidnap anyone because there's plenty of homeless people. Is that they can just take those people. But it's like same homeless person, same corner for about 10 years kind of deal. Like, that is their post.
Dude, when I lived in Logan, there was only one homeless person. I don't want to say there was only one homeless person, but there was only one that was, like, out visible on the main street and, like, asking for money and shit, you know? After, like, 2-3 years of seeing this guy almost always posted up by the Smiths, finally one day, he had a sign, you know, anything helps. Food, money, whatever, and I went to go give him like a $10, I think, or maybe $5, I think, even maybe Smith's gift card or something small like that. And he was like, "No, I can't take that." And I was like, "Dude, I'm trying to give this shit to you." And he's like, "No, man, I can't take that. I can't take that." And I was just like, so confused. Like, what the fuck? Standing here with the sign. Okay, I guess.
You know, I wonder if like being the only homeless person in an area would have like the benefits of no competition, but like the cons of notoriety for people to avoid you.
Nobody. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been homeless for 4 years. I gave you $2 once. Why didn't that fix it?
Yeah.
I ain't giving you $2 anymore.
He had this like truck with like kind of one of those like trailer campers in the back too.
Mm-hmm.
That would always be posted like ironically like a block away from where he was every single time.
Oh, I always heard that like having a car as a homeless person is worse for you than not, just because people see that as like the assumption of lying. And it's
Yes.
like, no, dude, that's his house. You're
That's
gonna
all
go
he's
home
got.
to a bed. He's gonna have to shuffle some of his garbage over to make a pillow, like in his back seat. It does not mean he is doing well just because he has a vehicle.
Junaid, how's your car house doing?
My car house.
Yeah, dude.
It has leather interior.
That's dope.
He's the bougie
Fuck
homeless.
yeah, dude.
I got a buddy.
And a
I got a buddy
sunroof.
that was
And a sunroof.
born in Belize, and so he's actually entitled.
I call
to,
it my skylight.
Like Belize has this weird law that once you turn 18 there, you get like I think 3 acres worth of land, and you're basically given a year to do anything you want with it, and then after that year, you're allowed to either.
What if more people are born than the like?
Well,
people?
so here's the thing. After that year, you're either allowed to keep it, sell it back to the government for its worth. So if you actually work really hard on it and make it worth more than it was originally worth, you make more money off of it. Or you can sell it to a neighbor and they can extend, kind of deal. And it's almost treated like the stock market in a way there, of like buying and selling.
What country
Belize.
is this?
Junaid's.
Where is
It's in
Belize?
like Central America, Caribbean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
You trying to move there? Do we want to do a podcast?
no, you don't
from
want to do a
Belize?
podcast there because when you go by the villages and stuff, it's like this tin shack on 3 acres of property and a Lambo.
Oh no, trash.
Yeah. Like a tin shack and an Escalade, a tin shack and a Ferrari, a tin shack and a Tesla. I mean, it makes no sense. All these people live in tin shacks and have like really nice high-end cars. And that's just Belize. And the other thing I remember too is you can't drink the water there because there's like stuff in it that our stomachs can't handle because we don't live there.
Right.
But they don't sell bottled water there, they sell bagged water. It is the weirdest thing. It looks like an ice pack.
With like a straw in it.
No straw. It looks like an ice pack, and you like cut the corner and drink it.
Huh.
Yeah. But it's like Arrowhead.
Another Nestle brand.
Yeah.
Fucking scheming the whole world out.
It's so ironic that they sell bottled water and don't even give people water.
Dude, they've got to be one of the worst companies on the earth.
Oh, easily. And yet, I've seen so much shit from them. Like, even just out in the open nestle, not even like hidden. Because, I mean,
Hidden.
people don't know that, Nestle owns Arrowhead and shit like that. They're just like, oh, Arrowhead, that's its own thing.
Once you really look up the
Right.
brands that they all own, it's so many.
But I've seen like so many of those like Nestle pop-up trucks that sell like the massive baked cookies and things like that.
Hmm.
There was even one back in Vegas in like our town square. And
Weird.
I went to it probably once or twice on a date.
They're fucking the world over.
Yeah. Number one producers of pollution are foreign companies. And the number one advocates for people needing to change their ways are foreign companies.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like they're blaming like the small like percentage, like the actual layman, like, oh, it's your car that's
Yeah, no,
polluting. But no, man, it's these big
it's just
companies.
gaslighting on the masses. I mean, imagine if you knock over a glass off the table, breaks on the floor, and then you basically tell your kid this is their fault and like justify why it's their fault kind of deal. They're not smart enough to really go against you. And they don't have the authority or the ability to go against you if they're young enough. So it's just
Right.
that's what it is.
Right.
It's like, man, it must have been my fault that the glass fell on the ground. Even in reality, you knocked it off.
Hey.
When do you think they're going to legalize pot in Utah? Like full recreational? We looking at like 2 years, 3 years from now?
5
5
As soon
years?
as the Mormon church
5
gets
years.
their hands on the money.
Okay. When they can make money off of it?
Yes.
Mormon dispensaries?
Right.
That'd be hilarious. Each one comes with like a Bible.
They already own mad money in like mass pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
You know, random questions. You guys hear about Pat McAfee? The like virus guy?
Yeah, he died.
He got murked in prison most likely.
Yeah, Barcelona.
Yeah.
I saw
Oh, I thought he killed
Supposedly-
himself.
Yeah, him and Epstein.
yeah, that's his whole thing.
Oh, so basically he was connected with a lot of information.
Yeah, he supposedly has a kill switch that has gone live of like 3 terabytes that's going to be dumped of like government
He has
cover-ups.
publicly said right before he went to jail, one of his most notorious quotes is, "If I commit suicide, no, I was whacked." And
Yeah.
then he just got this like
He got it
tattoo of
tattooed.
the word whacked on
Yeah,
his
he
arm.
made the comment about he has friends in there, he's having a good time,
Yeah.
like trying to keep people updated kind of deal, and then supposedly he killed himself. But the problem is that all those tweets are like 3 to 4 years old.
Yeah, but it's still pretty fishy. 'cause
It is. No, it's
again,
incredibly fishy.
again, just like the Epstein case, the guard logs for that day
Yeah.
were kind of off.
Well, everything
And it was
about it
all-
was off. The fact that the guards weren't even employees of that prison was off.
Yes.
But the other thing too, though, you have to look at with McAfee is that he kind of went crazy towards the end, and he was also like 75. He probably just found out he had some.
He was that old?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. He probably found out he had like some type of cancer that would never be cured, and just decided
No way
he'd
he
rather
was that old.
kill himself than go through chemo and shit. But who knows? I mean, they can spin it anyway.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what comes from this dead switch that he supposedly had.
It's pretty baller, dude, to have a kill switch.
Yeah, a dead switch of 3 terabytes.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. I'm going to laugh, though, when it's all like child porn.
No, it's just him shitting in girls' mouths. That's what he's into.
No. It's him getting shit on.
Yeah, it's 3 terabytes of him being shit on.
Oh, yeah, it's him getting shit into his mouth, my bad.
It's just 2 girls in 1 cup
Maybe
set to a 3 terabyte size format.
Maybe he just swallowed a really big turd in jail and then choked on it.
Eat that fat shit.
Not enough fiber in their diet.
God damn.
Yeah, just like a big constipated lump.
I don't like this conversation anymore. Can we be done?
Yeah, we're done. We're at 54 minutes. Let's call it.
This isn't enough.
Let's call it.
I love you, fans. Have a good night.